from the time we start writing the book, we can use the book to get clients. So most of my clients will make between $10,000 and $50,000 before they write the book.
Writing a book, I read a statistic somewhere that like 80% of the population wants to write a book. I don't know if I got that skewed. I don't know if the person that
New
did
York
that.
Times the New York Times did a study that said 91% of people in the course of their lifetime will at some point say, I want to write a book. And fewer than 3% actually get their books done.
So what would you say for people? Obviously, that's your business, but what would you say to people who are thinking about it, who are that 91%, not the 3%? What do you say to people that, like, this is but from an income option standpoint, because this is an income option summit, from an income standpoint, what would you say is the compelling reason to do it? Maybe some people are a coach and they want to tell their story to the world. Some people, everybody has their own reason. From an income option standpoint, what would you say to the 91%?
Listen, I want to give you some good and some bad news here.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the bad news.
Okay.
What most people who are thinking about writing a book are thinking about revenue from book sales. So I hear a lot of people say, I want to do something that makes money in my sleep. I don't have time to take on more clients or patients. And this way I could sell them something, even if I can't help them. So when we were growing up, over the course of a year, there would be something like 1 million new books that would come out. Now there are 1 million new books a week.
Really?
And there are more book sales now, but about 10% more than there used to be. So book production has gone up like 400%, while book consumption has gone up like 10%. So the ability to make money from book sales, and like I said, this is the bad news, is very, very low. So of all books written, 25% make $0 on book sales. Overall, over the lifetime of a book, and this is according to an Authors Guild study that came out in 2019, it's gotten worse through the pandemic, so the numbers are not better now. But overall, through the lifetime of the book, 75% of authors will make between $1 and $1,000. And the top 10%, excluding like the very biggest books, but the top 10% that are full-time authors that do nothing but make their living off of books, they're making about $12,000 a year. And then there's like an itty bitty infinitesimal 0.001%. It's Michelle Obama, Dan Brown, J.K. Rowling, and they make all the real money. Like it is very top heavy. And for some people, it's easy to think about another industry. So if you think about music, it's the same way. There's Lizzo, there's Lady Gaga, there's Drake. They make all the money. And then think of how many musicians there are in the world that make, pocket change busking on the street. So you are probably not Drake, Lizzo, or Lady Gaga.
Right.
So you are probably not going to make money from book sales. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to like rain on your parade. But the reason I believe that 91% of people want to write a book and 3% get it done is that subconsciously they're like, how will I ever sell this thing? Who the hell would buy it? And so they just don't ever get around to writing it because it feels more efficient use of their time to like watch Netflix.
Right.
It's just not a good use of your time if you're thinking, I want to make money from book sales. It's not going to happen. And everything I'm about to tell you, the good news, everything I'm about to tell you, if you happen to be Dan Brown or J.K. Rowling, and you're going to make $1 million from your book, nothing I'm about to tell you will stop that from happening. So that'll just be gravy. We can all be excited. Please take me on your boat. But that'll just be a bonus. So you can still do everything I'm about to teach, make money from a book. And then if you also get that other thing, fantastic. but we're not just hoping for it. And that's what makes, like, with our authors, people who sign up to work with us, 99.6% finish instead of 3%. For most book coaches, if you sign up with a book coach on average, you have a 20% chance of finishing your book. If you sign up with us, it's 99.6%. And I think this good news side of the money is why. So here's where people make money off of books, and you can make significant amount of money. 76% of our authors make $100,000 or more. Like I said, 25 millionaires from doing this. From the time we start writing the book, we can use the book to get clients. So most of my clients will make between $10,000 and $50,000 before they write the book. You can make money from your book long before you write it by employing people to help you write it and charging them for that privilege.
I've never heard anybody go into such detail about how everybody else can do the same thing. Anybody, literally anybody, could use the strategy you just employed. Anybody. That's awesome. So, boy, I just feel like
he's like, and scene. That's it. Thanks, everyone. Well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, and goodbye.
Exactly. It's like if that's all they do is watch that piece, because, and I don't think people realize too, is that